qualified 32nd. So for this, for Minoa, this might be a revenge match.
Exactly, and it looks like we're going to be kicking it off here now for the 2022 Round 5 here for the G-Shock Presents Formula Drift Japan here at the Okayama International Circuit. And here they are coming through the 3-2-1. Nice job by Minoa in the lead position coming around. Man, but look at the proximity by the chase coming around. Looks like he's taking a shallower line, and Minoa just doing his thing in that lead position. Running around to this outer zone 3, right up against the wall, and once again diving in and just finding himself in a wrong predicament in that chase position. Drift Japan Series.
Now we have Takashima leading and Minoa giving chase.
All right, let's see how Takashima's going to do this time around. He really has to focus, filling the zones and staying outside in those zones. And look at that, Minoa early on, coming right there, hugging right up against him. And wow, he came in real hot. Here he is trying to clean himself up through the touch and go, coming around to that outer zone 3. Leaving outer zone 3, looks like Minoa struggled a little right there. And all through the track.
If we take it as a incomplete, both cars incompleted when they're chasing.
In a full-size high-ace van through these at a pretty good speed, so
yeah,
there's no
doable.
excuse. Yes, I'll probably hit it, but I mean, Robbie didn't hit it, so we're good here. So here we are. Looks like Ima might have taken a little bit more time there, and here he is coming up, made it through, ready to go for this second tandem battle of the day. And here he is coming around. Saito coming hard with some angle, entering into outer zone 1. Ima Maeda collecting himself, dipping 2 tires there through outer zone 1. And man, wow. Saito just not anywhere to be found. Ima Maeda holding that angle. Oh, huge correction coming to that inside or outer zone 3 there. And you can see when he left outer zone 2, he threw some hard angle. But really,
messy lead and chase run right there. So we'll see what they can do.
Then the tables are turned, and here we are. Saito, Ikuo Saito is coming up into the 3-2-1. Ima Maeda trying to collect himself, close it, that proximity, and there he is right there coming around, trying to mimic what Saito's doing, but not able to get all the way out. And Ima Maeda right there making a huge mistake through outer zone 1. And Saito just doing his thing, flying around, not quite deep enough into that outer zone 3. But trying to get this lead
at
run.
At this point, I mean, pretty much.
All right, there you go. Eggert's going with Saito, Nishida, Saito. So it looks like Ikuo Saito is going to be moving into the top. S15, the VR-powered S15 going against Koji Nagase. Nagase, a J2 driver coming up. Let's see how he's going to perform against the wild driver, Saito. Saito coming in real hot into outer zone 1 here. Nagase's got to close that proximity. There he is, dialing it in into outer zone 1. Swinging back around here. Nagase trying to get there. Oh! And just making contact right there early on the outer zone 3 wall, and Saito finishing strong, but man.
Yeah, and you know, just going.
I think he ended the year at 3rd last year. I believe he podiumed a lot last year. Yeah. So let's see how he's going to do here on his lead run, while Saito, like I said, Saito is a very aggressive driver. Let's see how he's going to do. Looks like he's giving Nagase a lot of room here to breathe. Coming around, approaching the outer zone 1. Nagase, beautiful job through filling it. Looks like he left real early through that outer zone 1. Coming back around, Saito closing it in on him right here through the outer zone 3. Taking a very shallow line behind in the chase position.
Saito.
Egger going with Saito. Nishida going with Saito. And Imamura is going to go left. So Yuji Saito is going to get
in the U.S. at the brand new track in Utah. It's Kenshiro Gushi versus a young driver driving the IS350. Yuta Komatsu chasing. This is going to be a Lexus battle.
Lexus battle, and I gotta say, let's see how Ken's gonna do here. He doesn't get a whole lot of practice in this car, and this is definitely a different beast of a build than what he has in the States. And look at this, coming around through the touch and go. Nice job here, coming around in front of the judges stand through outer zone 3, and look at that, riding that wall, and Komatsu closing that proximity, taking a shallower line, but trying to sacrifice for an aggressive tandem battle.
Each other now that they are switching places.
All right, here they are. Yeah, Komatsu's IS, he built it a lot on his own, but here he is coming around the 3-2-1. Look at that. Early on, Ken, real aggressive. Gushi trying to catch himself and bring it back in right here early on through outer zone 1, and here's where he has to really make up some room. And there he is right there, dialing it back into outer zone 3. Komatsu making a little wavering connection right there, correction, but here he is ripping back around, and man, Gushi coming right through the clouds.
Front left tire.
There you go, Edgar going with Ken Gushi, Nishida. So there you go. Ken Gushi gets the win and moves on. He's the one that suffered very bad damage going straight into that outer zone 3 wall last year. Let's see how he's going to do in the chase position. Kanta's been doing a phenomenal job all year round. Here he is in the lead, coming around through that 3-2-1. Sasayama diving in real hard right there on his right rear of Kanta, swinging around. Kanta just riding that line here through the touch and go. Looks like Sasayama's giving a little room, but diving in again in this outer zone 3. Nice job there. Oh, and just letting out a little bit, making a correction, leaving that outer zone 3. Man, Kanta did a...
I mean, we suck.
No, your eyes are only so well, but that's why we have all these camera views. And next up, they're switching the tables here. Sasayama's in the lead, Kanta's in the chase. Kanta is a very, very aggressive driver, and here he is. Let's see how much trust he has in Sasayama coming around outer zone 1. Sasayama taking a shallower line through that outer zone 1. Let's see how it is, but look at that. Kanta, not phased, coming around outer zone 3 here. Look at that right there. That proximity through Kanta. Killing it in that chase position right there. And right there, hugging him in the inside clip.
Oh my God.
So good job right here. Eggert's going to go left with Kanta. Robbie Nishida left, and Yoichi Imamura is going to go left. So Kanta Supra going against Kodai Sobagiri in his beautifully built brand new GR86. Let's see how Tamagawa is going to do here in the lead, and here he is coming real aggressive out of the jump, coming into outer zone 1. Sobagiri has to keep that close proximity through that chase, coming through that touch and go.
Oh, diving in a little small.
Right there by Tamagawa, not the greatest lead line that you want through that outer zone 3, but Sobagiri able to adjust himself to mimic what...
Man.
All right, here they are coming through the chicane now. Sobagiri, let's see a good lead run here. Tamagawa right here gonna dial it in. He's closing that proximity early on. Look at that, throwing a little bit more angle in that chase position. Sobagiri adjusting himself, entering in outer zone 1. It looks like Tamagawa is keeping kind of a fair, safe proximity. And there you go, taking that shorter line, shallower line right there through outer zone 3. But didn't keep Sobagiri. And Eggert's gonna go right to Sobagiri. Nishida going right, and looks like Kodai Sobagiri is gonna has been doing some hard flicks through that zone.
Yeah, and I have to say, man, his car is very, I like his BMW, it looks really good.
Yes, he's VR powered now. Last year he was GR powered. Here he is coming around to outer zone 1. Right on the line there. Here he is right there, that flick, coming back around to outer zone 2. Nice job ripping back around, and there he is carrying it out through outer zone 3. Looks like he was a little shallower than he's used to, but Mizutani looks like he's struggling just a little bit to keep that close proximity.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Can't be. How? That's an angle.
All right, let's see this angle from these two here. Takahashi is going to be in the chase. Mizutani in the lead. Mizutani coming through this 3-2-1. Very aggressive. Looks like Takahashi's giving him a little bit right now. Is he going to make it up here through the touch and go? Here it is, that hard flick by him. Very nice mimic of Mizutani right there coming around. Looks like both cars were kind of shallow through that outer zone 3. But there you go, Takahashi.
It was close.
Egger going left for Takahashi. Robbie Nishida wants it one more time. Looks like we are going to see our... Yeah, nothing defined into... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to move on to our next battle. We'll see them battle it out again. Yukio Fausto, fan favorite, coming out here in the lead position, going against Junya Ishikawa. And here they are coming around. Ishikawa in a new car, debuting this year. Here he is ripping around in the chase position. Look at that, nice job by Fausto, filling that zone beautifully, coming around the touch and go. Nice job, but look at that, Ishikawa taking a shallower line, not able to get all the way out to outer zone 2 in that chase position, but closing that proximity to Fausto, but Fausto doing a nice job through. Looks like we're ready to get this second half of this battle on. And here we go, through the chicane, Ishikawa in the lead, Fausto in the chase. Here they are both coming in through that 3-2-1. Fausto dialing it in early. Oh, but looks like he's losing a little bit through that outer zone 1, trying to catch some kind of grip to get closer in proximity to Ishikawa. Ishikawa kind of doing his thing, riding around. Fausto definitely a lot deeper there in outer zone 3, but unable to close that proximity gap that Ishikawa created.
The way he handled the outside zone.
There you go. Going right, so it looks like the judges are going to go right with Junya Ishikawa from Hiroshima.
Here we go. So it was very close call at the earlier battle. Now it's the one more time battle by these two drivers.
Man, look at that. Takahashi early on just taking a hard... Oh! Mizutani losing it right there through outer zone 1 in the chase position. Not much to make up there. Dipping 3 tires, being in the gravel pit, but luckily he did not get sucked in through outer zone 1. And man, Takahashi just doing his thing and making a statement why he wants to move on.
Who's going to take this one?
Exactly. It's going to come down to the setup of the car and the driver itself.
Right now, Mizutani's not looking good because of his incomplete, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be doing everything he can as a lead car.
And here they are. Looks like Takahashi's closing this proximity gap that he got left behind in his first battle against them. Both dipping 2 tires right there. Takahashi's got to definitely close it here, coming into this outer zone 3. And there you go, Mizutani being very shallow while Takahashi followed his line through outer zone 3. And right now, judges Eggert's going to go left for Takahashi. Robbie is going to go left, and Yoichi Imamura is going to go left. So Kazumi Takahashi is Kazuhiro Kubo.
Yeah, but you have to understand, you know, he tied 91 point as he tied with the #1 qualifier and qualified, so he knows what he's doing when he's leading.
Yes, here he is coming around outer zone 1, manipulating his car to make sure he's right spot in the right zone. Looks like he's dipping 2 tires. Kubo, though, very shallow, straightening up right there, coming into that touch and go. Ooh, definitely a huge struggle for Kubo, trying to keep his car in drift. And not sure if they did a change up on the definitely has to make up because he took shallower line, couldn't keep it in driftlet, but let's see how he's going to do. But Yamashita at the same time, not sure what his spotter gave him a heads up on with Kubo not able to keep his car in drift. Is Yamashita going to be aggressive? And it looks like early on he's right there, but Yamashita struggled right there to get into initiation through that 3-2-1 and be in drift. We definitely got to check out that replay. Here he is coming back around. Nice job through the second half here in the battle. Coming back around, and look at that hard flick by Yamashita. So Eggert's going to go left to Yamashita. Nishida going left, and Imamura going left. So Koichi Yamashita. Exactly. Next battle up, already ready to go. They're already going through the chicane. Is going to be Monkey Ito going against Ryutaro Oe. Oe moving up from the J2 series. Here he is coming in the chase position. This time, let's see how he's going to do here against Ito. Ito, nice job through outer zone 1. Coming around through that touch and go. Looks like Ito might have tipped the tire through outer zone 1, and there it is right there. Oe trying to keep that close proximity. Nice job through that outer zone 3. Could have been a lot deeper, but man, the proximity was on point.
Yeah, so that kind of slows down the chase car. Then the chase car has to actually deal with it. And when you have nowhere to go, you're going to start to lose line. You're going to have a smaller line. So let's see what's going to happen when they switch places now.
So here they are. Oe's in the lead. Let's see how he's going to do. Coming around through the 3-2-1 to outer zone 1. The approach here, once again, short change in all of outer zone 1 by Oe. Being real shallow. Ito just holding on right there, almost getting lost in that smoke through outer zone 3 by Oe. But yeah, not the cleanest run we've seen from Oe. Here we are. Egger going with it one more time. Nishida going with Oe, and Imamura going with Oe. So Ryutaro Oe. Familiar faces right here. We have Masanori Kohashi in the lead, while we have Naoto Suenaga in the chase. These two have probably done a lot of practice runs with one another, both coming from Fukushima. Here they are coming around.
Team Orange battle.
Right here. Here they are coming around outer zone 1. Nice job. Kohashi dipping a tire, looks like, but man, look at that. Suenaga, just missing outer zone 2, throwing him offline here through outer zone 3, but able to hold on and keep that close proximity right there, making it very exciting in that chase position.
Yeah. So there you go, Suenaga. He's the older driver in the Team Orange, so I'm pretty sure he wants to take down the younger driver Kohashi, but let's see what Suenaga is going to do as a lead driver.
Yeah, and Suenaga's got a lot built up because he missed out last time because they were unable to get his car squared away moving into the top 16. And look at this, here he is coming around, filling outer zone 2 right there. Kohashi trying to keep that close proximity. Man, this is going to be a tough one right here. Nice proximity by Kohashi in the chase position. And Suenaga doing his thing.
Behind the driver has to be behind a good lead.
And Eggert's going left, Nishida's going left, so there you go. Masanori, Kohashi.
With good ride and this bright orange
2J powered FD. And look at that right there. Oh, coming right there, a little bit of contact. It looked like by Yamamoto. But look at that right there. Yamanaka doing his thing.
Wow, Yamanaka's lead is pretty good.
It's really good right there, but man, unfortunately Yamamoto early on kind of threw himself out in that chase. Here, we're not on the PA system today. We were on the PA system for FDJ2, but now we 100% focus on y'all viewers out there online. And look at this right here, the second part of the battle. Yamamoto in the lead, Yamanaka in the chase. Yamanaka's got to keep it very aggressive here, even though Yamamoto kind of knocked himself in his chase position. There you go, Yamamoto, beautiful job filling that outer zone 1. Coming around, looks like he might have been a little late through outer zone 1, but here he is coming around. Little disturbed there through that outer zone 3, unable to get all the way out to the outer portion of that zone. But nice strong finish through that inside. Here we go, Eggert going left with Yamanaka. Nishida going left, so Mao Yamanaka is going to get the win and move on. We'll see how it goes. Both 2J powered, beautifully built GR86s. Both same kit on them. Look at that, very aggressive look by both cars, and here they are coming around outer zone 1. And look at that mimic by one another through outer zone 1 there. Beautiful job filling that zone early on, swinging it back around. There you go, Kusama diving in on him right there through outer zone 3. Able to hold on, save himself through that wall, coming back around, but man, Matsuyama doing his thing, what he does best. He definitely stepped it up from the struggles he had with the Supra. So here he is in his brand new GR86. Both brand new GR86s running down the straight here through the 3-2-1. Kusama initiating, nice job, coming around. Let's see if he can be early on into that outer zone 1. Not too bad, dipping a tire though right there by Kusama, and look at that, Matsuyama keeping that close proximity through the touch and go into that outer zone. Oh! Woo!
Oh, yeah, back in, yeah.
Eggert going with Matsuyama, Nishida going with Matsuyama, so looks like Hokuto Matsuyama will be getting the...
You gotta do it again. And I mean, honestly, some people might even do it for tactics, you know, but... who knows? So let's go ahead and check this out. Looks like Mono has a big jump, huge jump.
Yeah, but look at that. He gave too much back to him right here. So Matsuyama coming around early on. Nice job, dipping the tire, but filling the zone early on. Ripping back around through the touch and go. And Mono definitely made a huge mistake coming up to that outer zone 1, just not getting back on it. It looks like he definitely gave him too much from the start and just couldn't gain any.
The passing car is in their power band or on boost or something, and they just go, and if you hesitate or if you don't launch correctly as you're rolling, you know, that could actually create a big gap too.
You can see how his car squats, bringing that camber back in. Here he is coming around. Right now, Matsuyama is sitting 4th overall in points at a 212. He's got to keep, look at that close proximity that he's doing all the way around, keeping it an active tandem battle here through outer zone 3. Whoa. Nice job by Matsuyama.
Whoa.
Holding back a little, look at that little bit of contact it looked like right there.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Eggert going left, Nishida going left, so Wataru, Matsuyama.
Good aggressive driver.
Looks like they're ready to go, coming through the chicane now. Approaching the Dunlop sign, 3-2-1, and look at that. Daigo coming in real hot from the jump. Just getting to the outer zone right there. Coming around through the touch and go, and man, Fujinaka trying to buckle down and close this proximity, not quite able to get all the way out to that outer zone 3. And man, Daigo doing what he does.
At Fat 5 Racing, which is a shop owned by Daigo Saito. And Fujinaka, I'm pretty sure he said he's in this chassis 10 years plus. So that's his baby that he's driving. Now let's see what's going to happen now that the drivers are switching places. Fujinaka.
Not able to fill out all of outer zone 1 right there. Here they are coming to the touch and go. Look at that, Daigo dialing it in right here, being real deep into that outer zone 3 and keeping that nice proximity throughout the course. Not bumping doors or anything, but against, but to beat. Here you go, Eggert going with Daigo Saito, Nishida going with Saito, and looks like Daigo Saito is going to get the win, and it's going to be against Kazuya Matsukawa going against Tetsuya Iha. Iha in the big body 200 series crown, while you have Matsukawa in the old school A85. Here he is ripping around. Looks like Matsukawa had a little correction there, and man, Iha struggling and huge correction in that chase. So Iha knocking himself out early on right there in that chase. But we'll have to see Matsukawa's replay there, entering into outer zone 1. But overall, not a clean final battle.
Judges here, and you know, the former USA judges. I mean, everybody does a great job, and that's why these battles are great to see. And obviously, you know, thanks to the drivers and the teams too.
Exactly, and here we are, Iha in the lead in his crown. While you have Matsukawa going around in his A85, ripping in his GR-powered 85. Here he is coming around in the chase position. Oh, no! Able to hold on right there, reverse entry into that outer zone 3, but not ideal being in that chase position. There you go, Eggert going left, Nishida going left, and Imamura, all 3 judges going with Kazuya Matsukawa.